What's one part of Korean culture that you've experienced that you admire?
I think one of the fascinating things I've seen is the integrity of the Korean
That's very true.
society that I think is lacking in the U.S. now, or has been lacking. It's not entirely in the U.S., but you're seeing more and more. We went to the Latte World, and you were comfortable. You could set your bag down, and you didn't have to worry about anyone going to bother it. We went to the zoo, and we had a table, and we could wander around, and the bag was fine.
Yeah, safe on the table.
On the table. And unfortunately, in the U.S., people think that, if you leave something out, you should have known better, and they're going to take it. So it's unfortunate that, you have a much higher level of trust of the people around you in a large city, where in the United States, I don't think that trust is there anymore. I mean, I think there's small towns or certain areas that you can still trust it, but there's still a kind of a wild card out there in the U.S. that has been lost somewhat. Where people think they can just do whatever they want in that regard.
I do have a question. I've seen some videos where people will actually go to your house and steal your packages. Does that actually happen?
Oh yeah, and it's like here your food, your coupon stuff just comes. They set it at your door. You have no worries that you're not home.
It'd probably be there for weeks. If
there's people who follow the delivery trucks in the U.S. and they deliver the package and they'll steal the package off your front step. It's that's part of that problem where people think that that's okay to do that, and then sell it.
That's just shocking to me. How could people think that's okay?
That's a problem in the States right now. That it's a failure of parenting, I guess, or maybe of the culture that has allowed that to become
a norm, become possible,
become okay.
Yeah,
it's not okay, but
it's okay. They think it's okay enough to do it.
There's enough people out there that think that's okay, that they're doing it, that they've and then what kind of a moral compass are you putting on the children that you're raising when that's what you're doing to make money is to steal from others? So it's an unfortunate thing that's occurring in the States right now, and it's unfortunately widespread, but it's not. There are places where it's not, but it's becoming more and more of a problem.
I have a good example. Actually, when me and Mangan were dating, I left my wallet in the taxi.
Yeah,
and it had money in it. So I was just I thought it's gone.
Yeah.
It was one of the first gifts he'd actually given me. So I was pretty upset about it. Uh-huh. It was a nice wallet. So we were talking about it and we were like, well, why don't we just check the police station? You never know. And actually the taxi driver had taken the wallet and brought it to the police station.
Yeah.
And it was there, money and everything. Yeah. Nothing was taken out of it. Mm-hmm. And we were both just wow, this is Korea,
Yeah, and you can have that experience in the States.
Yeah, you can.
There are those people that
there are definitely people like that.
There's, I don't want to say that everyone in the States is going to steal from you, but
we wouldn't.
I had a situation where I left my credit card in a gas machine in northern Minnesota, a small town. And I thought, oh, that's gone. I have to cancel that. But on a chance, I called the gas station, and the person who went to the pump after me took the card out, took it in, and gave it to the station. They mailed it to me, and I got my card back.
Wonderful. It's
there.
It's there.
You can't say it's everyone in the United States, because that's not true. Mm. The small percentage that unfortunately is getting larger thinks that it's okay to do that, and they then give a bad name to the whole, which is unfortunate.
Oh yeah, and there's so much media coverage about things the negative things that happen in the States. So
there's negative things happening, but then it's also wonderful to see when bad things happen, people come together. They come together and they help their neighbors and they help people around them. You know, whether it's a bad weather event or fires or those kind of things, you know, you can see that there's still those people out there that really care for their neighbor. So it's not hopeless. It's like a dark cloud or dark rim around what could be a very bright thing.
Hello, everyone. Today we're visiting the bookstore with my dad, who is visiting from the U.S. 2 days ago was my son's second birthday. My son's name is Ian, and I wanted to show him my book in the bookstore, so we came to a big bookstore in Tamshir to show him. It's been about 9 months since our book Gabrieel's English Diary came out in the bookstore, so I don't know if it's still in the top 10 or not. We're going to have to go and see, and I would like to go together with you. We're going on a little family adventure. Woo, so exciting. 같이 갑시다. Yuna, hint. We have to find the top 10. They're the bestsellers over there, Ian. Let's see if we can find Mama's book.
Number 3.
Yuna, it's number 3. Mama's book is number 3.
Where's Mommy's picture? Look at that.
Mama.
Mommy, yeah. Number 3. Good job. They're all good. I have been busy. That's it. Often used phrase.
Yeah, I have been busy is a good one.
Yeah.
What do you think of the style, like having a diary first and then the phrases?
I like it.
Yeah. And the cool pictures that go with it?
Yeah.
Now, why don't you give a message to our Korean learners that can help cheer them on for this book?
Yeah, this is a great way to improve your English skills. I need one for my Korean skills.
You could use this to study Korean too.
Yeah? Yeah. I'll have to get myself a copy.
I'll sign it for you.
Oh, signed by the author, even better. Yes, we can take it home and show Mom.
어이구, 얘나. 어이구, let's see that there.
Number 3, documented. I have to get a copy. The author never sent me a copy, so.
I have a copy for you at home, actually.
No,
I was going to give it to you.
I'll buy one here, and you can sign it.
Okay.
And then you'll get a cut.
Yeah! 네, 맞아요.
너무 잘 보고 있어요.
아, 그래요? So, Dad, we actually went to the bookstore.
Yeah, that was fun seeing your book on the bestseller list.
Yes, it
number
was
3.
Still number 3.
Awesome, yeah.
Even after 9 months.
Yeah.
So, you know, how did you feel seeing that?
Very proud. Yeah, it's proud, and then also you know, I feel really good for you for that success, and it was cool to see that, you know, there was people there that recognized you.
Yeah, we actually got recognized there.
Yeah, so that was cool. I bought your book.
Yay!
So,
even though you didn't have to, I did have a copy for you.
You did have a
copy.
copy.
You wanted to support me.
Yes, I said, well, you know, you get a percentage, and that. You know, plus, I want to increase your sales numbers by 1.
By 1.
Yes, but I thought I want you to sign it.
Oh, I can do that.
Dedicate it, and then while I was here, when I walked from my hotel to here, I found a nice coffee shop, and the lady at the coffee shop, I'm assuming probably maybe with the owner, or because she was there every day, she spoke English with me.
Oh, really?
But she didn't have a lot of confidence in her English speaking. So she was hesitant.
A little bit.
So I was like, I know just the book. Because she is, I would say, an intermediate English speaker. And I think the strength of getting better at English is using your skills. And she did use her English with me. So her English was way better than my Korean. So, but I would like to get her one of your books. So
then I have an idea. because I actually had a copy I was going to give you. I can give her that copy.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
And then I will like say thank you for being so kind to you in the mornings.
Yeah. She made your copies too.
She did.
Don't make me cry. Thank you. Dad. Thank you very much. That touches my heart. So I'm very proud of you. And looking good.
It's nothing compared to how thankful I am for everything that you've given me.
Love you.
Love you.
Not necessarily the right, because there's so many right. Is there really a wrong way?
That's true.
As long as you get to the finish.
As long as you finish it.
But to me, it was about being.
안녕하세요, 여러분. 오늘은 우리 아버지 오셨습니다. 와! My dad is visiting here from the States. He came here about a week ago, and he's leaving today already. So we are going to talk to you guys about some questions that you might be curious about, some questions about childhood and raising children, and also things that you noticed about Korea. So let's start first talking about childhood and being a parent. And I was curious, Dad, is there anything that you kind of promised yourself that you would not do?
You know, one of the things that I didn't want to do in raising you was to limit you or to try and push you in a direction that I thought you should go, but might not be where you ended up wanting to go. I had seen how that can be detrimental to kids, where parents push real hard and then the child then gets turned off by that. So I tried to avoid that. So it was a challenge for parenting to try and find what motivated you, because we have a similar blessing or curse in that we're both pretty good to very good at many things. Mm-hmm. And it's challenging when to truly find your passion.
Something that really
you have to work for it. So some of the things where you were very good at things, but you didn't feel inspired to push yourself to the next level, to put that work in, because it was like, I don't have to. I was that way on some things. School, pretty good, good in school, but didn't really push myself to be excellent.
Yeah.
I found my passion in flying,
mm-hmm.
and from there in teaching others to fly, to do that kind of stuff. So that's where I found my passion. It's been fun watching you find your passion here in teaching English. You stated from an early age that you wanted to be a teacher, and,
mm-hmm.
and it's obviously it's a passion for you, and you found that over here. So
I really do enjoy it, and I think that's really true, because I used to play the flute when I was young, and I was just really good at it at first, and then I kind of didn't feel the need to push myself, and I didn't really enjoy it enough to really go the extra mile.
Yeah.
So I'm also very thankful and glad that I found teaching, just because I also didn't have that one thing that really made me mm-hmm. want to push myself like teaching does,
right.
and being a teacher. Mm-hmm. Then thinking in the opposite way, was there something that you really wanted to kind of enforce in me, or make sure that I knew?
I guess two of the things that we really strove for was, one, that personal responsibility, that no matter what you do,
I'm responsible for it. Yeah.
You're responsible, even though if you didn't intend for the outcome that occurred, it's still your responsibility, and to take ownership of the things that you do. And the other one was, the learning skills to try and find the most efficient way to do things. We used to play games when you were little, and I was teaching you things, as I would show you how I did it, and then I would let you, do it however you wanted, and see if you could figure out why I did it the way I did. Mm-hmm. Because there's many pathways to the conclusion. Oh. Some are easy. Some are hard. We all know people who spend more effort trying to get out of work than they do than they do if they would have just done the work.
They would have just done it.
If they had just done the work. So when I was small and my mother would give me a task, I found through trial and error that it was best to just do it right
the first
time, and then I could go play, because if I didn't do it right, I wouldn't get to go play or do the things. And I found that all through life is that I kind of like the puzzle of trying to figure out the most efficient way for me to do it, to get to the end. Not necessarily the right, because there's so many right. Is there really a wrong way?
That's true.
As long as you get to the finish.
As long as you finish it.
But to me, it was about being as efficient as I could be so that I could go have the fun I wanted to have. And so I tried to instill that in you, that problem-solving skills, to be able to look at a problem and find the easiest way to get to the conclusion.
I definitely think that is true for me, because I have a kind of natural ability when I'm making something or doing something or maybe putting something together or this kind of thing. I always know, okay, how do I have to do this to be able to make it? And I have a lot of fun doing it. So that's where I got it from.
I get the same thing. So like if I'm building something in my wood shop or I have a project outside, oftentimes I design the project in my head 3 or 4 times until I get to the point where I can be the most efficient at it.
And then when it comes together, you're just like, I did this. So from my childhood, what's one unforgettable memory that you'd like to share?
Well, there's many. I think the thing that was the most fun that I'll always carry with me was all the father-daughter dances we went to.
Oh, yeah.
You know, those were always fun. But it also, I had fun coaching your swim team.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun to watch not only you, but the other children progress from, struggling to get across the pool to the light bulb coming on, a race. And then to watch you and the other kids progress to, very good swimmers. So those were sharing those things, are probably some of my fondest memories.
I actually talk about that with my students a lot. I show off. Well, my dad was my swim coach. And they always really like that too.
But to dads, all children grab your heartstrings when they're born. Daughters wrap that string around their little finger. And so daughters are born knowing how to manipulate their fathers. I tell that to all new fathers who just had a daughter. The trick is trying to use it and not let them abuse it.
Yeah.
So, children are a joy and a challenge, all at the same time. But the fun is to raise someone. I think we took our job as parents as preparing you for the step you're at now. So our job, as a parent, was to teach you life skills as well as education.
Morals, yeah.
So it was, how do you take care of a household? How, it's never any fun when you're 8 years old and you want to go play that you have to learn to clean your room or help clean the house, help with the dishes. Those are the life skills that you have to teach as a parent.
It's very
those, I think to me, it's to see what you now validates that we did a pretty good job. Everybody has, parenting is difficult. You do the best you can at the time, and you make the best decision that you think at the time. And then you can't look back because you can only move forward. So that's another one of my personal philosophies is the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Only you can't go there. You just move forward. I made that decision because I thought that was the best at the time. You can change the future, but you can't change the past.
That's a good philosophy to keep.
It works.
Me and Mangan, we have experienced raising a son, so I'm wondering if we should try for a daughter.
Oh, it's a sad and a happy day.
I'm curious, when you met my now husband, father of my son, what kind of made him pass the test for you?
I saw through talking to him and watching him as you interact together, I saw his deep love for you, and that I also saw his commitment to be a partner and not a dominator. Or, you know, I knew that you had seen that in your life as co-parenting and being partners and working together to common goals. And I think I saw that you guys had that same chemistry. Love is many things, but, you know, he had a deep love for you, but also that, you know, it was the whole how well you interacted together and how well you complemented each other, and you know, so that eased my concerns.
Yeah, you know, with me and Mangan, we kind of are shocked ourselves sometimes because we literally spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week together.
And that can be very challenging.
Yeah, which I think is, and not that common with couples, because usually, you know, one person either works and the other stays home, or both work and kind of have their separate lives and then come together later. And I mean, I'm just kind of thankful that we have that like same time and we can understand each other's like work life and work schedule and kind of support that through each other.
Right. And I think that you have complementary skills, but not necessarily the same skills. You know, Mangun is much more financially savvy, more technical.
Yes, much more.
You're more creative. Your skills are complementary in that you can work together and you don't feel threatened by each other's successes and you work well as far as the creative process. You work together rather than trying to demand or drive the process one way or the other. So that's good too. It's very nice to have that with Jill, and it's a very wonderful thing that we could divide and conquer, because you get more time together if you can do that. And then to spend all your work time and your off time together, that's, shows a lot to the strength of your relationship.
Now, I mean, in kind of from an American dad point of view, do you think that there's something that, like dads look for in their son-in-law, some kind of like standard or something particular that?
Well, I think any dad is going to want a son-in-law that's going to be supportive and a positive asset to the family and the relationship. You don't want someone who's going to be a drain or who has, problems that's going to cause issues farther on. And of course, I didn't see any of those, but that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the best possible match for your child. Yeah. And because you want them to have a loving and successful long-term relationship. It makes life much easier.
Much easier.
Yeah.
Usually quickly or briefly, and this is neutral tone. So it can be formal and it can be informal. Now, I hear a lot of mistakes with favorite because it's a really common word that almost all English students know,